See, when I got divorced from Estelle, I was a hurting guy. I felt betrayed by life. I had given my emotional support. And so I decided that that's it. I don't know how to love. So I embarked on a series of meaningless liaisons. And I noticed in the aftermath, after a shuddering Shangri-La, after she'd been swatted in the butt, given bus fare on a cheery wave, as I walked to the room, I noticed the formation of a California potato chip. And as it was a zesty session, I thought, what the hell? Maybe I ought to shave that bad boy. So I got a very sharp electrical blade, and I cut it free off the mattress. Yeah. And I got just a minimal bit of fabric. And I took it, kind of like you're making a slide in the laboratory. Put it down on a piece of plastic with a piece of neatly typed paper that said Zelda Gazornchak, Posturpedic, 7th July, 1973. And eventually I got a loose leaf notebook. And after every liaison, I'd, bye, nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. I got to see you. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Harriet Kalachecki, Naugahyde couch. And you get that kind of plastic that you can glue and seals
to preserve and save. You see it at the airport. 25 cents. Laminate those important papers.
Well, after a while, that book was getting full. I spent a weekend. I go to friends' houses. Hey, you mind if I say that one? What was her name and what's your name? Okay, this is Phil and Ethel. All right, yeah, and before you know it, the book is getting huge. My buddies were calling me up. Grace, just had a zesty session. You want to come over and get the California potato chip? I said, yes, I do. You got a heat lamp? Good. Hold the heat lamp on there and hold it there till I get there. And I'd show up with my plug-in drill. You got it with you? There we go. All right, yeah. And then I'd write down, Buddy Rabinowitz, and it was, what is that, Naugahyde? Is that Naugahyde? Naugahyde couch. Oh, before you know it. I had this tremendous book, and it just kept getting big. I had to eventually go to one of those huge notebooks, leather-bound. It was a hell of a collection. I was so proud of that bad boy. It was really one of my prized possessions, and frankly, I was one day going to call the Guinness Book of World Records, and maybe People Magazine would do a little expose under Wild and Wacky. A College Park man has saved for the last 3 years, but then tragedy struck. The Grease Palace caught fire, which I didn't have the Grease Palace then. It was that dive I was living in. When I ran to the street and I yanked the fire alarm, when I came back, flames were licking out of the window. I said, my God, my God! I ran to the window, I put my fist through it. A fireman physically restrained me. I said, I gotta go in there. The notebook on the coffee table there. He said, you stay here. I'll go get it there. And he pulled his mask down over his face and he went running in there. Imagine my shock and horror. The heat apparently was too much for my collection. The fireman came running out with the book stuck to his hand. Like, all right. Easy, for crying out loud.